just wanted to do a little bit of kind of behind the scenes of the stream for all the game jams. I did get asked a couple of times with some other people that were involved, either in Discord or on Twitter, about what my flow's like, how I go through, how do I get everything onto YouTube in a big playlist and stuff. If you haven't seen that, my YouTube channel has a playlist of all the games cut out and highlighted specifically exactly like for each game that I then post in my review. How I do this is actually pretty manual. So I've got Visual Studio Code here. I made this kind of template placeholder that lets me keep track of every game I review. And before I get going with the stream, before I start the stream, what I do is I copy the URL and then also the name of the game. So this is a routine op. I have these placeholders, so this is where my link's gonna go. Of course, I messed that up during the stream, but that's where my link's gonna go. When I go back and I review and I make my highlights, while I'm watching my own video and the highlight at a higher speed, I write up then what my thoughts were as I was playing it, and then also I reflect on the game a second time and kind of formulate some other feedback and other things that maybe I missed while I was playing the game that I get to watch while I watch myself play the game. And so that's where my write-up goes. And then afterwards on Twitch, I'll parse out all of those highlights and I'll upload those to YouTube, and I'll put the link to the playlist URL here. So hopefully if somebody does click it, they get to see the whole playlist of the other game entries and they can keep watching. That's the idea. I don't know if it actually works out or not. And then this is just the tags that I'm going to tag it in Unity and in YouTube with. And so by parsing out all the highlights in Twitch, then I can throw those tags up and upload that into YouTube automatically. And then this is the title here. So as I go through and prepare and download each game, I create a little node in this document and save it often to keep track of everything that I'm doing. And then as I go back, it also gives me a way to double check, because I will grab this part for the video, and then when I go to make the post on the game review, I'll grab this part down here. And it ensures that each game gets reviewed. I can double check it, and then also that I have a video attached into each review that I write up for every game. So that it kind of just double checks that I'm going to review all 114 or 115 games. I think 114 because my game's one of them, obviously. And I do this all on another monitor, so you guys never see that, and I do it all kind of away. But that's a little bit behind the scenes of my flow and how I go through and kind of post-process everything once the stream ends. So I'll do about 7 games at once, and then I'll crop all of those highlights out using that template, write up all my stuff, do all my reviews, submit everything, and then I'll go grab 7 new games and download them all. I'm actually in the process of just grabbing the last couple. I'm doing a little bit more than 7 now because it's near the end of the jam. So I'm just kind of grabbing that name, and then I'm going to grab the URL from up here, paste that in, and then go to one more. I'll also show you how I extract everything, because that's kind of handy too, especially when I get into the Windows games. The browser games isn't that big of a deal, but the Windows games tend to be a little bit more difficult to extract and keep track of where everything is. So I'll show you that now that I've got my file ready. Let me save that really quick and scroll to the top before we get started. So I open everything into its own tab, and then I go into my downloads folder and clean that up. Which should look like this, and I'll go ahead and just delete everything out of that. So nice clean downloads folder, and then I'll go and I'll download every Windows installer that I need for each game. I try to reset the page. Usually I do this before I stream. Again, I'm just kind of giving you a little bit of the behind the scenes so you can see what my process is. Maybe this leads to more people streaming. Maybe this helps out people that are already streaming the games. But getting all of these files going at once helps out. That one is Android, so we probably won't be able to play this game, but I'll write that up anyway. Which version is the Game Jam version? We'll just go whatever the latest one is, and oh, jam submission, duh. It's late, I'm tired, sorry. Download this, and then we'll grab the Coraline game, which we're anxious to play, and save that. Now our downloads folder should look pretty nice. Got a few files still going here. We'll wait for all that to finish. Come on. It's definitely not my speed. It just must be wherever that's hosted with an itch. Temptations table. We'll kill that one and start it up again. Da da da. Download. Boom. Okay, something happened. Something weird. This is the other cool thing that I do, is I'll grab all of the zips, and then using 7-zip, I'll extract them to the extract to // and that will do a batch extraction, but keep every game in its own folder. So again, pretty cool thing. It's just the small things that kind of help speed that up. And at this point is usually when I start to go and grab everybody's IMDb page, because it's Movie Game Jam. Any other game jam I wouldn't do this. And just kind of open these up in new tabs next to the game so I can talk about them while I stream. So we'll probably tweak this a little bit behind the scenes. I see what we did here. No HTTP. It's alright, we'll just go there. I'm a big fan of that movie. Kyle. Open like a new tab. Right, really exciting, fun stuff. This is why I will post this video after the jam. I feel bad we're not going to be able to play this game. I don't have an Android device. Maybe I have a Fire tablet, but I don't think I'll be able to stream it. So maybe I'll play it on that. Make a new tab. I have a Fire tablet that does nothing but play Hulu while I fall asleep. Alright, here we go. Okay, and so usually at this point is when I turn the stream on. So now I've got my file over here. I've got everything downloaded and ready to go here, and I have all my IMDb pages across the top. So we're ready to party. So, clear out my voice, blah, 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 blah. Turn on the stream, and then boop, boop, boop. Here we go. Our first game up is going to be Oh, This Is Baseball. We have about 20 games left. There'll be about one more stream after this one, and after that I think I'll have everything knocked out tonight. So